The Seth Material.
Part 2. An extra-dimensional and incorporeal entity called Seth revealed an extensive material channeled by Jane Roberts. Part of this material deals with how each person can create and manipulate reality. It is important to learn to listen to the voice of the inner self and work with it. Simply ask the inner self to make the answers to problems available on a conscious basis. Then, examine carefully your beliefs and expectations, because you create your reality according to them. Your material reality is a faithful replica of your own thoughts and beliefs. Positive thoughts and constructive beliefs result in the desired outcomes, manifested in your material reality. In case you have negative emotions such as fear, anger, or resentment, do not repress them. Acknowledge their existence, face them, and replace them by positive emotions. Recognize resentment when it is felt, and dismiss it. Remove it by its roots, replacing it with a positive feeling. Be conscious of the pictures that you paint with your imagination. Your environment and the conditions of your life at any given time are the direct result of your inner expectations. If you imagine dire circumstances, ill health, or desperate loneliness, these will be materialized in physical terms. If you want to have good health, imagine yourself healthy as vividly as you can. Each individual creates their own troubles and treasures. Whatever inner psychological state is projected outward, gaining physical reality. The rules apply to everyone. Try to perceive what your psychological state is and change your conditions for your own benefit. Your own attitudes will form the nature of what you see. The first changes to occur in your life must be mental and psychic. Then, they will be reflected in your physical environment. Negative, distrustful, fearful, or degrading attitudes toward anyone work against the self. Individuals that see only evil and desolation around are so obsessed with evil and desolation that they project them outward, closing their eyes to other aspects of reality. True self-knowledge is indispensable for health and vitality. If you want to know what you subconsciously think of yourself, ask yourself what you think of others, and you will find the answer. If it is a good image, build upon it. If it is a bad one, recognize it as only the opinion you have held of yourself and not an absolute state. You are not your thoughts and emotions. They flow through you. Feel them and let them go. They will disappear. If you try to deny them, they will build up and become a problem. Thoughts and emotions are tools that you must use to build your reality. Nature is spontaneous. Your body knows how to react spontaneously to the material world. Our bodies will be automatically healthy if we project positive ideas upon them. The subconscious accepts all stimuli in an affirmative manner. If an illness is accepted by the individual, a conflict develops. Physical symptoms are communications from the inner self, indications that we are making mental errors of some kind. Change your mental attitude. Search yourself for the inner problem represented by the symptoms and act upon it. Move beyond the rudimentary belief that you are only a physical organism living within the boundaries of time and space. The outer self is the part of the whole self that you know. It is directed outward into the physical world, though it is also aware of some of your unconscious activities. Your inner ego is fully conscious, and it is directed toward inner reality, where events are formed before they materialize. Life is abundant, vigorous, and strong. Accept life as it is, and not demand it to behave in certain ways. Accept life gladly, as its own reason and cause. Behind all realities there are mental states. These always seek form, though there are other forms than those you recognize. You form your physical environment. You make and change your reality. Creativity exists within you abundantly. All you need to do is look for it. Know that your purpose will be fulfilled, independently if you are conscious about it or not. Cherish the uniqueness of your personality. The particular purpose of your present personality is to experience life and to express yourself creatively in any capacity that you choose. Listen to the yearnings expressed by your inner self. Once you recognize that there is purpose in dream and sleep states, you will maintain, even in waking life, the sense of continuity of the inner self. Then it will no longer be possible to completely identify with the ego consciousness. When such knowledge is gained, the ego will be more conscious, and its limitations will be dissipated. This is the end of the second part of the video about the Seth Material. I hope you liked it. See you next week with the third part.